home.
I beg your pardon.
In your car, in your Bible, on your person, in your church. You will be sentenced to 30 days in jail.
I beg your pardon.
During which time you will get African Reconstruction Psychotherapy, so you can learn how to worship a God that looks like you. 30 days in jail, community service, African Reconstruction Psychotherapy, since you're still in love with a white Jesus.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
How we doing, young kings? Stay focused. Y'all know the rules. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. Never.
Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. Black queens forever. Snow. Never. Black queens forever.
Y'all know the rules. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never.
Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never.
Nobody's nothing and tell them nothing about what the hell it is that they doing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave it alone and I ain't going back. If you don't like what you hear here, if you don't like what you hear here, if you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you see on Kendra Damn G, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you see over on Ashley's show, go the fuck on. Why is it that y'all think that you can control shit? Get your own YouTube channel, start it the fuck up, and do whatever the hell it is that you want. But I promise you, I'm not gonna come over to nobody's nothing and tell them nothing about what the hell it is that they're doing. You go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, if you don't like, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. Go the fuck on.
You got to put on y'all breasts, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook.
Breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook, y'all, in case you didn't know. Breast, booty. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs.
I'm gonna let you know right now, your mama's a hoe. It doesn't matter that that's your mama and what your certain feelings about her. Your mama is a hoe. She's a hoe.
I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats.
I beg your pardon.
I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
Because I've lost all respect for that bitch. B-I-C-T-H. And I'm standing on it.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
Just to let you niggas know, we don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need you.
20 years later.
Our black men, we want all y'all back. Because we love you, we see you, kings, and most importantly, we need you. And most importantly, we need you.
And most importantly, we need you.
My man.
My booty pink, my booty whole brown. What a niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. We're playing nigga, come suck a bitch toes. Pound town, just left pound town. Booty pink, my booty whole brown. What a niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. We're playing nigga.
See my man.
My booty pink, my booty whole brown. What a niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. We're playing nigga, come suck a bitch.
Must you tell her? Yes, I'm speaking to you. Must you tell her where you fleeing to? Must you tell her? Yes, I'm speaking to you. Must you tell her where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber. What did I see?
No. 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 Hell no. No. No.
Listen, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's for a family of 10 year off the card. Are you looking see? Free child place holidays available with 22.
Shut the fuck up. Shut all the way the fuck up until you reach the top of Shut Fuck Mountain, where there are no more fuck ups to shut.
You don't think you're hearing people singing?
Who I'm hurting out here? I'm helping you in your funky show. I don't see nothing wrong.
You think you're helping?
A little bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong. Hold your body. Whatever it is you want from me. Baby, you see, you don't have to say nothing. I know your body was something. And it's easy for me to see that your body's calling me.
We having a show. What are you doing?
We're having a show. Mick said I couldn't help it. I can't help it. If I wanted to, I would have helped.
You don't just randomly start fucking singing. You don't just you got Tourette's?
Hmm?
You got Tourette's? You bought a microphone and got Tourette's?
What? What do you have Tourette's? What?
You don't just fucking be in the middle of a show and just start singing shit. Soon as I get home from work, and I never die, never let you down. I love you. As long as I'd give you love. Oh, that's that shit. That was that's Babyface. Your bills are covered. Ooh, baby. As soon as I get home from work. That was that shit. Why are you angry? Why you have an angry face? I'm done. I'm closing this shit out, man. Ain't no pleasing these motherfuckers out here.
We're done. We're done. We're finished.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you.
And we're done. We're done. We're finished.
We like free stuff. Huh? So we came out here to get all this free stuff. Huh? But then the call saying you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets, the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. Eating the dogs, dogs. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, eating the cat. Eating the cat, 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 eating the cat. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, 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 eating the.
Happy birthday to you, official birthday. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday. Shout out to all of y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Hey there, besties. And of course, it's not working, y'all. Hello. Y'all, I cannot win for losing, y'all. I cannot win for losing. All right, I'll let that charge for a second and see if it changes. I can't hear shit. Y'all let me know if you can hear. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. It is Tuesday. If you know, you know. Shout out to Norbit.
So today we got to talk about pretty privilege. Pretty privilege, because everybody thinks they beautiful, child. I think y'all say that the market determines the market determines what you are. So y'all gonna be the market today, okay? So when we go over a few things today, it's up to y'all, right? So there's some other stuff that we got to get to, of course, before we get to the main event, child. We got to catch up on our Charlie Kirk job openings, what's going on over there. And you know what? I had some racism to give to y'all today, but I didn't have time to get it together, so I'll save that for maybe tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm only going to do a day show because I'm tired. So I'm only going to do a lunchtime show, so y'all be on the lookout for lunchtime, okay? So we'll do lunch, and then I'm just chilling. And then I'll be back to do an evening show on Thursday. All right. Because I is tired. Plus, I need to finally put some shit together. Shout out to CIP. I got to find a plane and hotel and all that type of stuff. I mean, I guess I should do it, right? I listen, you know what I can do? I can sleep in the Orlando airport because it's just, you can just do that there. Miami, you can't. I can't. Let me rephrase. I can't sleep in the Miami airport. In Fort Lauderdale, no, I don't like those airports. With the Orlando, it's a hotel built in the airport. Plus, they just got so many couches and seats, and then you can plug in everything. It's just so convenient. Because sometimes, child, if I come in at 1 a.m. in the morning and I'm just waiting, what I'm getting a hotel room for, child? I just stay right here. It's safe. You can't get in there. You got to be patted down before you get in there. So, whatever. But for Miami and Fort Lauderdale, I don't like either of those. Amazing. I don't like either of those airports at all. At all. They're weird. I don't like it. Philly is even better than them. Shout out to the nice side of the Philadelphia International Airport. Okay. But yeah, so I probably need to get that shit together considering it's less than 2 weeks away. But, sometimes you get a better deal if you wait till last minute. I do not recommend that, but sometimes you do, okay? So that's what I need to do. I got to get this shit together. Plus, I still got clothes to fold. I looked in the laundry room today. I just closed the door. So tomorrow, my plan is to fold the clothes. Check back with me on Thursday to see if that was completed. You know how wrinkled them shits must be by now? Because after sitting there for the whole weekend and now up until Tuesday, going into Wednesday, oh no. And I'm not ironing. I hate ironing more than I hate folding clothes. I need a maid. What is it called when you when somebody comes and washes your clothes and then they fold them up and they iron them? I need one of those. I need one of those, please, because this is crazy. Anyway, enough about me. Are we on subscribers mode? I don't even know. I'll check in a second. If we are on members only, shout out to all the channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. I will change it over in about 30 minutes. If that's where we are, I'll take a look in 1 second. Let me go ahead and acknowledge Reaper. Thank you so much, Buddha, for super chat. He said, hey, everyone, hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Messy, my ears hurt. Did you say your bond? Hold on. How could I not be ready? I hope this thing is charged. Your body's calling. No. My body's calling for you. I can hear it calling me. Yes. Just call me R. Kelly-ish, okay? Call me R. Kelly-ish, okay? Did you say your body is calling me or Joe Biden calling me? No, Joe Biden ain't calling me. He calling me Ebony K. Williams. Shout out to Ebony K. Williams and all them shorts with her looking like a effing fool. Because them shorts is working too. People are watching them. Shout out to everybody that's watching them. Make sure you like them. Y'all, if you see Hype This Video, I think I told y'all that. Please make sure you go ahead and hit Hype This Video, child. I don't know what that's about, but YouTube done started some more shit. YouTube be coming up with some bullshit, but they won't make it so that every time that I change over, the damn thing will stop the fucking audio so that I gotta, in the middle of the show, the video's halfway done and I don't know till I look over and y'all telling me. Do something about that, StreamYard. StreamYard. If I didn't say StreamYard, I meant StreamYard. Getting on my damn nerves. Then as soon as the stream is over, they'll be like, "Oh, you can make butterflies come through in the middle of your stream." Bitch, I don't need that shit. I need that shit to work. That's all I need. I'm just saying. Anyway, Joe Biden is not calling me. Joe Biden might be calling Cam. We're going to talk about that in a second, okay? We got to get back into it. Shout out to Trent. I see you. I appreciate you, boo. Shout out to Chris Creative. Thank you so much. He said, my entertainment today was watching Trump call out the UN to their faces about funding illegal immigration into the U.S. and climate change hoax. I ain't seen there none of that. I'm behind, child. I'm behind. Y'all send it to me if you got it. I appreciate you, Chris. Shout out to all of y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Go ahead and take a look at where we are in a second. She was on The View today? Oh, Lord, help your people. All right. I don't know if I get to that today, but we'll definitely make sure we take a look at it tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is lunch, no evening show. All right. I am tired. All right, let's get this thing started. We're going to talk about some job openings. Oh, no. We're going to talk about Charlie Kirk, not the job openings. We got to talk about it. Looks like they started back doing college tours already. So it looks like that's what's going on here. Charlie Kirk's organization makes a stop at U of M campus.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Julie Nelson. And I'm Rena Sargentopoulos. Tonight, the conservative organization founded by Charlie Kirk, Turning Point USA, is making a stop at the University of Minnesota. This will be the first stop since its founder, Charlie Kirk, was assassinated during a tour stop in Utah. The event is sold out and doors open at Northrum Auditorium in the next half hour. Danny Spiewak is live on campus tonight.
This was from yesterday. I wonder how it turned out.
With our top story. Danny?
Well, people have been lined up outside of Northrop Auditorium here on the campus of the University of Minnesota for a couple of hours now, and it is a heightened security environment. There are dozens of uniformed law enforcement officers in the area, and some students told us that professors even canceled a few afternoon classes in anticipation of the event happening here.
12 days after Charlie Kirk's assassination, his organization, Turning Point USA, will move forward Monday night with a planned event at the University of Minnesota.
If they're going to...
Oh, so they calling it an assassination now? Because I feel like before they wasn't trying to say that that's what it was. You know, I would say it. Assassination, child.
Continue it. I absolutely have to go.
Ryan Kroll was first in line.
I'm just here to support Charlie Kirk's mission and message.
Kirk was scheduled to appear at the U of M with conservative commentator Michael Knowles. Following Kirk's death, Knowles will become the featured speaker.
We will be honoring Charlie, and we will, under no circumstances, be canceling it.
The event is part...
I wonder if they camped out the night before. I'm just saying. I wonder if they got their chairs out there and they had some food and they had some grills. They said, we're going to be first in line, child.
Part of the same American comeback tour that Kirk was leading when he was shot in Utah.
It's hard to, frankly, disentangle Turning Point USA from Charlie Kirk.
Matt Dalek is an expert in politics and the American conservative movement at George Washington University.
Kirk's movement appealed very powerfully to a subset of the population. We just don't know whether others can really step in and keep it this incredibly robust political force.
Although students had a wide range of opinions on the group, Turning Point USA's visit was the talk of the U of M campus. Michael Knowles is a well-known conservative commentator who was denied an invitation to speak at the University of St. Thomas in 2022 because the school said he had a, quote, clear history of showing disrespect toward marginalized people.
Whether you disagree a lot, I just like talking to people to try and see their views and why they believe it, because everyone has a reason for something.
Keen Pfeiffer doesn't have tickets to the event, but hopes to make it inside Northrop anyway.
I think this is definitely a time where we can come together and agree violence is bad, whether it happens to someone on the right or...
Violence is bad? Is violence bad? Is that equivalent to crime is down? Isn't crime violence? And everybody was like, crime is down, so it's less violence, right? Allegedly. I don't know.
Someone on the left, it's still bad no matter what.
Yeah.
The doors will open for...
But people be advocating for the criminals and be making the citizens go to jail and go on trial. All right, that's just me. I'm sorry.
Students at 5:30, then the general public at 6. And
All right. So they went, and I don't know how it ended up. Moving on. Because over here at Brookings High School, the principal resigns following his wife's social media post. How I'm getting in trouble because of what my wife did.
A local school principal abruptly resigns after multiple concerns over a social media post made by his wife. Thank you for choosing NBC 5 News at 5. I'm Joe Sullivan. We're following two big stories today. Jackson County Fire District 5 just held an emergency meeting to discuss how new financial documents could impact its future. We'll get to that shortly. But first, the Brookings Harbor High School.
Child, why does this program look like it's from 1972?
School principal is resigning after controversial social media post made by his wife. That's our top story at 5.
Biatch.
Amber Harkins, the wife of Brookings High School principal Tristan Harkins, posted a video regarding the death of Charlie Kirk, saying Kirk's shooter had a, quote, damn accurate shot, and asking if he is giving lessons. On Monday.
Wow. Child. But what that got to do with me, though, as the principal?
Tristan Harkins posted a video regarding the death of Charlie Kirk, saying Kirk's shooter had a, quote, damn accurate shot, and asking if he is giving lessons. On Monday, the school board held an emergency.
Sorry, y'all, that ain't right. I'm sorry, y'all, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Meeting in response to threatening messages in the community.
There's some things that I be hearing and I just be like, I don't know if you should be fired for that, but you know, whatever, it's their company. But something like that, what she said, ma'am, but why the husband gotta resign?
Directed toward the district and school leadership. Today, the school board announced Harkins has resigned from his positions at the high school. The superintendent also released a statement on the matter. It reads in part, quote, these individual views do not represent the district, its values, or its operations. The district is also very limited in the actions it can take regarding individuals who are not employed by the district, end quote.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, that's the end of that. That was quick. Shout out to Chris with another 5. I appreciate you, boo. He said, did you see Google and YouTube admitted to censoring channels and banning people under orders from Joe Biden? I know you effing lying. They did it because Joe Biden said so.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Is that racist?
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Is anybody talking about that? Because you know every single thing that happens now is Donald Trump's fault.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Go, you're being a racist! Racist!
Everybody around there was lying. What a surprise. He said they said it wasn't happening. Child, I cannot. Is anybody carrying on about it? Like saying, oh, look what happened. Look what Joe Biden did. Oh, my God. Because everything, like I've been watching so much stuff and every time they just bring up Donald Trump's name and I just be looking like, what the fuck does he have to do with it? Child, they didn't switch from you crusty, dusty musties to Trump's fault. Remember, y'all remember back in the good old days about 30 days, 60 days ago when everything was y'all's fault? Child, the torch seems to have been passed. Now everything is Donald Trump's fault. Y'all got off the hook. Look at that. Y'all are off the hook for now. You know that will come back for now. Okay. Moving on to another job opening in Illinois. Teacher resigns after quoting Charlie Kirk on social media. What?
All new at 9 in Columbia, Illinois, a big show of support for a high school English teacher who resigned.
Her supporters say she was forced to quit following a Charlie Kirk quote she shared on her personal Facebook page. Fox 2's Jeff Bernthal is live tonight with a spirited reaction from tonight's board meeting. Jeff.
Yeah, and the superintendent tonight also spoke. He said, you know, the district does not discuss personnel or student issues. And he says that void can sometimes lead to conjecture and opinions. Well, tonight we saw many supporters of English teachers.
Oh, look, it's all white people. This is racist. Look at all these white people. It's racist. Shout out to the white people. Your day is tomorrow, child. We're going to finish the book. Tomorrow we finish the book, y'all. Now the question is, should I return it or not? Y'all telling me I should buy another book. He does have more books too. Anyway, look at this. This is racist.
Mary Adams packing the boardroom here. Adams was not present, but her supporters say she was suspended for a social media post sharing Charlie Kirk's comments about not liking the word empathy. Now, her supporters say that post was shared before the...
Oh, no. She losing her job because he don't like the word empathy. Child, I don't like it either. Y'all already know. No empathy and no sympathy over here. No empathy, no sympathy over here. We've been saying that for years and ain't got shit to do with Charlie Kirk. It got to do with the fact that you are a whole ass adult making whole ass adult decisions. Ain't no empathy and sympathy. Get your shit together. And do something with your damn gremlins too, child. Come on, white people. What are y'all doing?
The news was announced that Kirk had died after being shot. They say Adams has endured an avalanche.
Oh, that was a mixed one in there if y'all didn't see.
Of social media attacks, and tonight the district accepted her resignation. 11 out of 12 public speakers, including current and former students, voiced support for Adams.
What happened to Mary Evans is wrong. And our students are paying a very high price. And the only people they have to blame are the adults around them that supposedly have their best interests at heart.
She was so qualified and so educated, and she taught me so much.
Oh.
And I hope that you all understand.
This sure sounds like censorship to me. Shame on you.
It would depend on exactly what was said. She's influenced a lot of our kids, and hopefully in the right way.
Now, do you really think that these white people was thinking like this before that happened with the teacher when this stuff happened with Charlie Kirk? Now, what you think them white people were saying, child? In Columbia, Illinois? Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. So where Columbia, Illinois at? Anybody know, Bueller? Up top, north, south, east, or west? I'm just saying. So now all of a sudden, now that the teacher's getting taken down, because allegedly, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that when everything else was going on, it was like, yeah. And then all of a sudden the teacher's gone. It's like, whoa, Nelly, whoa. We can't have this. She's such a good teacher. Oh my God, we love her. We want her back. She's the best. Now, wait a minute. I'm gonna need y'all to make a decision. Y'all, allegedly, if this is what happened, I'm gonna need them to make a decision. You can't be flippity fucking flopping. No, stand on business, child. Stand on business. I don't know. I'm just going out on a limb here. Shout out to my fave. He said, identify as a racist black Autobot respectfully. I believe that. Shout out to my favorite grades. Shout out to you for another 2. He said, no empathy, no sympathy, no Timothy, Lakers in 5. I should have kept that drop. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Still doing the damn thing on the channel from what I can see. All right, y'all, listen. We're going to keep an open mind right now, okay? So we're going to watch those 3 girls for a moment. All right. So I was sent this video and said that I should watch this with an open mind. And I said, you know what? Why should I have to suffer with these 3 on my own? But I'm going to open my mind to what they might have to say. Okay. The title is, you know who this is. This is the Native Land podcast with these 3 girls right here. You know, what's her name up on the left-hand side who fighting for, what's her name down there in Baltimore? Nobody else, only that biatch with money. Then there's the one that said, if you, Kevin Samuels, Tariq Nasheed, man, don't get behind, but why the women? Y'all remember that, right? Fired from what, MSNBC, if I'm not mistaken, because too much blackity black. And then, you know, that 3rd girl that was down there in Florida running for something, and child got caught in the room with something and someone that he wasn't supposed to be in the room with because his wife was over there. Y'all know. I forget his name, child. Anyway, so we'll listen to this and we will keep our open mind and listen. The title is How Charlie Kirk's Red Rum Exposed the True Depth of America's Racism. CIP, I am approaching this with an open mind, but I sleep with one eye open. I ain't no fool. I hear you. Nicole said, hold that thought. Let me grab a drink real quick. I got water, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay. Come on, child.
I think, Angela, with your point deeply, because it is our humanity. Andrew, I think what you're saying is yes, but that policy will impact our humanity. I think because I'm looking at this strictly through the lens of humanity, I hear you, Andrew, that yes, of course, we don't celebrate someone's murder. We don't uplift it. We don't encourage things like that. Of course, because we are rooted in humanity. But I will be honest with you, I do not grieve it. Not for
what do they say about, this is echoing. Hold on. What do they say about the word but? I don't condone it, but. All right, Tiff.
This is amazing.
Did anybody ask anybody to wait? What she said? Hold on. Let me hear what she said again.
I hear you, Andrew, that yes, of course, we don't celebrate someone's murder. We don't uplift it. We don't encourage things like that. Of course, because we are rooted in humanity. But I will be honest with you, I do not grieve it. Not
who asked you to grieve it? Who asked her to grieve it, Bueller? Did anybody ask y'all to grieve it? I'm just taking a poll. Did anyone ask y'all to grieve what happened to Charlie Kirk? I'm just checking. Med School, appreciate you. He said, my mind is open. Let's go. All right, come on, open minds. I love it. Look at us with open minds over here. All right. No one asked us, Tiff. Nobody asked us. But also no one asked Colors to jump into the shit that ain't had shit to do with us. You think she's going to talk about that? Probably not. There was no need for nobody to shout out to Kofa. There was no need for any black people to jump into none of this. Remember where it was like a white on white crime? Well, then let them figure it the fuck out. No, you gotta say something. Dragging everybody into the shit. If we could ever, if they could ever shut the fuck up, because that's just not possible, then maybe, things could go a bit better. Maybe talk about shit we should be talking about. Shout out to Cardi B, but we'll get to that at another time.
For a single solitary second that I agree with. Right.
Absolutely.
I don't think any of us agree, but I'm just saying it's almost getting to the point.
So God forbid, y'all, God forbid, if anything happened to these 3 girls and somebody got out here white and said, yeah, we should never do anything, but I'm telling you, I don't grieve it. I don't grieve it at all. Do you think any of the colors would have an issue? I'm just saying. So why is it good for the goose, but not good for the gander? Now, I know there's someone that's here hustling and saying, white supremacists talking points. No, you don't know what fair is. Fair. But white people do it too. That's all y'all hear. But white people do it too. Why y'all be so concerned about white people though? If they so oppressive and they holding you back and they ain't got shit to offer nobody, why y'all keep asking them for shit? And why y'all keep watching what the fuck they do? Why is it that so many people trying to look like them? Allegedly. And then you turn around and say, kiss my ass. But then you turn around and say, but I want something from you. And then you turn around and say, I can't stand you. Then you turn around and say, I want something from you. Is it just me? Maybe it's just me, child. I know it's me.
Where it's like, you have to come out and grieve this. I do not grieve it. Not for a single second. When our disagreement is rooted in my destruction, I do not grieve that death. It was not just Charlie Kirk. I mean, he is not the martyr here. Ta-Nehisi Coates did some amazing thought piece for Vanity Fair, and he did some really in-depth reporting within this thought piece. Crystal Clanton, the group's Turning Point, is his group Turning Point USA. She once texted, according to Ta-Nehisi's reporting, and this is triple fact check. I talked to Ta-Nehisi about this. This is vetted and fact checks. She once texted a fellow Turning Point employee, I hate black people. Like, fuck them all. I hate blacks. End of story. One of the group's advisors, Rick McIntosh, published a newsletter featuring an essay from a writer that said blacks had become socially incompatible with other races and black culture is unfixable and a crime-ridden mess. In 2022, after 3 black football players were killed at a school, Meg Miller, president of Turning Point's chapter at the University of Missouri, quote unquote, joked in a social media message, if they would have killed 4 more niggers, we would have had the whole week off. So this is the ilk of people who he followed, who the ruling class is suggesting that we mourn, that we grieve. Right. When really we were like, so what y'all having for dinner tonight? Like, what?
Again, who told y'all to grieve for Charlie Kirk, Bueller? Who told y'all and them to grieve for Charlie Kirk, Bueller? I'm still a little confused as to where that command and demand came from. Anybody, Bueller? Was that an email that I just skipped over and deleted by mistake? I missed it.
What's everybody doing this weekend? It was not this moment of grief for us. And I will not be scared into silence around that. I think we have every right, and if not even a right, a responsibility to say, that's it. This is 100% how we feel. I don't know. Andrew, what you're talking about, there is a pathway to a solution, I think. In our politics, there's a pathway to
Damn, he looks bad.
A solution.
But not one that doesn't go through our humanity.
This is my point. The humanity piece, I do not believe has a solution. I don't know the solution around that. I don't know that there is a solution, which is why I deeply connected with Angela's point around humanity.
Part of where I come from on this about how they see my humanity, and it's probably built out of the fact that I live in the South. There is a polite There's a polite understanding that we are oftentimes co-located, walking next to, standing in line in front of, or behind somebody who doesn't respect my humanity.
You're absolutely right, Andrew. You are absolutely right.
Believe I deserve what I got and where I am, or would wish me.
Why do you give one damn about what a motherfucker that don't care about you think? This is the part that I don't get, y'all. I have to be honest with you. I could give a shit about what a motherfucker thinks about me here on YouTube, outside of here, the people that I work with, none of them. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't financing me, you ain't fucking me, I don't give a fuck. You don't have to like me. Everybody don't have to like me. That's fine. Because guess what? There's plenty of people that I don't particularly care for. But you know what I don't need to do? Go to them and be like, you know what? Fuck you. I can't stand you. See, I don't do shit like that. But more times than not, you can tell if I don't like you. Okay? You can just tell because my facial expressions will tell you. And I just won't talk to you. I will ignore you like the fucking wall. I can do it, and I have done it. I do it in real life. I do it at work. When my boss get on my nerves, I ignore that motherfucker too. He want to hear from me, he better reach out to me because I ain't got shit to say because it ain't going to be nice. I do that shit right here on daggone YouTube too. Oh, you want to fuck around? You think I don't see you? That's fine, motherfucker. Fuck you. I don't have to say anything. You know, I'll do a rant. I'll do a rant for some of the craziness, but a lot of it, I just be like, keep watching though. Make sure you keep commenting and make sure you keep being a jackass because that's what's going to help this channel. Shout out to 40,000. Let me slip that on in there. But remember last night, if you were here when Kofa said that Black people seem to be stuck or something along those lines, hopefully he'll come through, at the point where Martin Luther King got assassinated and haven't been able to move away from it since then. So it's like everything got to be fucking trauma-based. Like I can't imagine being so miserable that every single thing that somebody says and does and every move that they make, that I got to say something, I got to feel a way, I got to be worried about it. I'm not worried about none of these motherfuckers. I'm worried about getting my fucking plane so that I can go on my next fucking vacation and make sure that I stream it for y'all, okay? Make sure that my family is good and make sure that I'm able to go to work and that fucking paycheck coming through at the right fucking time, okay? If there's somebody that's sitting next to me that's fucking racist, don't say shit. You can be racist. I don't care. It's not my job to change your opinion of how you feel about nobody because I'm not going to try to change your opinion about shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Just leave me the fuck alone. And there's so many people that I don't like. I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to say it. Why do I have to broadcast that shit? Fuck them. Like I said, they gonna know. I'm just saying. Whatever. You don't like Charlie Kirk. Nobody asked you to grieve for that man. But no one asked anybody to come out here and start saying dumbass shit unnecessarily when you just started talking about compassion and shit, whatever the fuck she was saying. But now all of a sudden, because it's Charlie Kirk and you don't like him because you believe that he is racist, which believe whatever you want. I don't care about that either. But be the first people to start carrying on when somebody says one damn thing, which ain't even racist. You be all over their ass trying to get them out of a job and everything. Y'all said back to 2015. I particularly, and y'all said me too. Actually, y'all said me too about 2015. And you're right? That's what happened to Cosby, right? But I'm thinking, for the most part, what I remember like clockwork was around 2020 after George Floyd. And all these people was out here being assholes, reenacting, saying shit, being racist. Y'all was laughing and carrying on Twitter. Yeah, you out of a job. Ha. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. Fast forward 2025. Now everybody act like they don't remember that shit. So that's for the assholes that are losing their jobs for the shit that they saying. And for the assholes that's mad about fucking Charlie Kirk. And thinking that they got to be upset about it. Yeah, I'm talking to colors because I'm colored, as you can see. Again, for the umpteenth fucking time, because motherfuckers seem to just ignore when I say I'm not fucking white. I'm not worried about white people. Sorry, white people. You know I ain't got a problem with y'all. I'm not worried about white people. Y'all be worried about white people. I don't give a fuck about them. No shade. All I'm saying is that we got to be worried about us. You be too focused on fucking white people. Focus on what the fuck you got to do for you. All this energy being put into fucking Charlie Kirk that you're like, I don't grieve for him. I'm not required to grieve for him. People that are grieving for him aren't required to grieve for him. You got Jamal Bryant finally doing some financial literacy, allegedly. You know black people about to be worth absolutely nothing. You got these motherfuckers concentrating on fucking racism and Charlie fucking Kirk. Oh my God, it's exhausting. Millionaires, mind you. I'm going to keep reminding y'all of that. Millionaires. These three are probably, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they're millionaires, okay? But yeah, y'all out here Worry about how you gonna eat, worry about where you gonna live. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Wasting your time, not able to find a job, not able to find a better job, not able to get a promotion for whatever the reasons are. Why ain't these people trying to help you, to uplift you, to make sure that Black people are not worth zero? And I forget the year, I believe it was 2053. Any of that going on? I don't see none of that going on. And the fact that Jamal Bryant is doing it is crazy, but I feel like that's so infant what he's doing, but it's better than nothing. But y'all keep on listening to these motherfuckers, all right? Keep on listening to them. Open mind, though, y'all. Open mind. I'm having an open mind, okay? Shout out to Med School. Thank you, boo. He said this Messy Rant is brought to you by MessyDon'tGiveAFuck.com. Say it again. And I don't. Imagine living every day of your existence worried about if the person next to you is racist or not. Because trust me when I tell you, you gonna know or not. You can be as racist as you want. Shut the fuck up and leave me all the fucking way alone, including my fucking family. It's not my job to try to change your mind. Be as racist as fuck you want to. Keep that shit to your motherfucking self, okay? That's all I'm saying. I work in a Fortune 500 company. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of racists up in that bitch. They ain't bothered me yet.
The worst. I almost in so many cases wish that they could just say the thing. And part of what I appreciate in some cases about the South is someone will call you a nigger, right? Or will put it on their truck or fly their Confederate flag, high, loud and proud on that said truck to just remind you of where they think your place is. And so much of me has been.
You hear that? That's what they want. They want the racists to just hold up their racism card so that they can know. And then you'll know what they think of you. You care. This is the part I just don't get. These people want to bathe in fucking racism. Child, remember who this is, though, right? You remember who this is, though, right? I'm just saying.
Muted to that. Like, okay, cool. You make your way right on back down the street to where it is you live and what all you've earned and accumulated for yourself and for your family. But the place where it is a non-negotiable is when that thing starts to then impact where my kids get to go to school, how they get to experience their education, whether or not they can compete competitively.
So you think that if these three have kids, that they kids got problems about racism where they go to school? Let me ask y'all a question. Honestly, I need all of y'all to answer this question, okay? Decline. I need y'all to answer this question seriously. If these three people right here, if they have kids, because I don't know, I really don't know, but just say they all got kids. Do you think that they are sending them to, if they had a choice, FDMG or to the Catholic school? Bueller, where do you think they're sending them to? And let me put public school in there. So are they going to send them to public school, Catholic school, or FDMG? Okay, so Catholic. Why wouldn't they send their kids to FDMG? That's the black school by the black man with the black people for the black people. I mean, I know it ain't here yet. We still waiting patiently though. Because that's where my grandma sent me. I sent my oldest daughter there. I did for about 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, to Catholic school. Child, I was going to send her to this one school when she started acting like a jackass, right? Because they all act like jackasses. This is an aside. Excuse me. There was a school around the corner because she started acting like a jackass when she was in junior high school, because that's when they all start acting like jackasses. And they beat you. You need to give us permission to beat your kid, to like hit them with a ruler on their hands, and then they would paddle them if they felt the need to do it. So I told her, I said, oh, so you want to be a jackass, and then I got to be leaving my job to come deal with your jackassedness? I will send you down the street to this particular school that was a religious school. And I said, keep playing with me. I said, because I'll give up whatever I have to give up in order to pay for that school, so you can go there, and don't call me crying, because I'm going to say, you must have been fucking around. I said, because you fucking around now in this public school, and I would suggest you get it together, because I'll send you there. Then took her on a tour to school. I said, oh, we're going to go take a look. And then start talking about the corporal punishment. I was like, oh, yeah. Knowing damn well I won't want nobody to hit my kid. But child, she didn't need to know that. Straighten the fuck up, though. Sometimes you just got to scare them a little bit. But junior high school, they starting like assholes. Anyway. Come on, girl.
For debate or for football or baseball or dance or ballet, whatever it is that they choose, whether it impacts my ability to then compete on the job. And I know that it does, right? Because a lot of these people then get to take those same attitudes into managerial positions, deciding who gets to then join this part of the workforce. But as it relates, I don't want to go on a crazy tangent, but I just wanted to say I'm more muted to their respect for my humanity. And I'm much more cinched in this idea of when you're backwards ass, depraved beliefs really about yourself, because I know that's what's at the seat of it all, is the fact that you and I can't compete with each other. We're not in the same league. You're absolutely correct. And you got 400 years plus of denigration on me to have all the levels above. But unfortunately, you've not found yourself in real competition, and you cannot take the heat.
Not real competition, no. Not real competition.
But again, if we had to be generous with the word, now you find yourself in competition with me, and you realize, well, what their parents realize is that they're back on the couch. What their parents know is they ain't got the jobs that they thought that they were going to be given off of their quality, which now they are having to compete off of the content and the quality, and they can't pass the muster. And so that fury is really a rejection and a reflection of the fact that they are not prepared for this moment.
Yes, they're not. I don't think they've been prepared for a lot of moments, but I think that is the overwhelming evidence supports that racist, conservative white people, whatever category they fall in, the right wing extremists, MAGA, whatever.
So racist, conservatives, MAGA, right extremists, that's all the same, y'all. Y'all are all the same, and you're all racist. Shout out all the racists in the chat.
You want to call them. The truth is they do not believe in themselves enough. Because if they believe in themselves enough, they would not have to keep the playing field so seesaw, so lopsided. Exactly. And so because they don't, well, we have so much belief in ourselves, we can look at this lopsided playing field and say, watch me hurdle every one of these and I'm gonna go well beyond. I'm gonna reach depths that they have not even thought about. And that is something that they find infuriating, that they cannot coexist with, and they respond in violence. And the thing I will say about this violence that's so scary is I watched the video.
The violence, the violence, y'all, that's so scary. Now, when we talk about the crime is down, which equates to violence, then we're, white supremacists. Okay? Don't forget that. But they can talk about it, right? Because they focusing on white people, right? And what they do, which is fine. Focus on what you want to do. How you going to change them? How you going to change them? I'm more concerned with this over here instead of that over there. Because remember, it was white on white crime that they was crying out. White on white crime, it's not our business. And yet somehow, some way, got into that business. Still talking about it. You heard him say disproportionately. Child, shout out to disproportionately affected.
Video of him getting shot through the neck more times than I care to admit in fear. Because that shot was precise.
So they didn't look at it from any expert's point of view. They're just like, oh, the person just had a great shot. So they don't know about the vest, the ricochet. Okay. Good research, y'all. Good research.
It just made me sick. I was terrified watching that because we all speak publicly. And what frightened me about it is in the immediate aftermath, it was almost a whisper of go seek revenge, you guys. Yeah. Like go out and whoever did this.
That was on Bullhorn. That's what I'm saying. It was on every social post.
Well, I mean a whisper from the highest levels of government.
That's what I mean.
That it was a permission structure.
That was loud. That was loud.
Well,
even from Donald Trump's Truth Social
no doubt about it.
Let's pull the post.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And they followed the orders. They weren't mourning and we weren't mourning and grieving. I was mourning and grieving.
They followed the orders, right? Because otherwise HBCUs would not have had to close.
But what you were mourning and grieving. So I'm mourning and grieving.
Did anybody ever see anything that said that when the HBCUs had their shutdowns or whatever the fuck they did, their lockdowns or whatever, that it was somebody from the Charlie Kirk team or the MAGAs and whatever that called in there? I didn't see one thing, not even on the blogs, not one thing from any news broadcast that anybody could prove that that's where it came from. It just kind of just was like, everybody got to be on lockdown. And then all of a sudden, quietly, it all went away. No follow-up, no looking into, no letting us know where it came from. So you're telling me that they couldn't, what is it called? What do you do to the phone call? Trace the phone call to where it came from, to get back to anything, to ghost, mute, nothing. Ain't that interesting? But, child, if they said that's what it was, if they said that it was them, as soon as this happened, it was like, oh, go delete all the Negroes. That's what they just said, basically.
grieving our ability to, it feels like there are pieces of our freedom that are being dismantled every single day, sometimes by that.
Y'all getting your freedoms dismantled every single day, Bueller. Talking to coloreds. Y'all getting your freedom. Are we slaves yet? Remember, who said that? Ricky? Was it Ricky? Said that y'all about to be enslaved again? Anybody, Bueller? Anybody say anything? Anybody a slave yet? Bueller? Just checking. Anybody in change? Oh, said in change. Remember that? Anybody? Bueller? All right, just checking.
So not grieving someone who's caused pain, but grieving what is going to be the repercussions on us and our freedoms as a result of how they began to frame this narrative. And even now, as soon as they found out that little white boy killed him, it was prayers up for him. Before they realized that it was not a black or brown person, they were on our heads like, we ready to put y'all back in the belly of a slave ship and send you back across the ocean, right? And then as soon as they realized who he was, the prayers up. Now, the frame is about whether or not he had a trans partner who was transitioning in the fall. So they can put it back at the feet of the left.
Which is, by the way, insane, right?
Yes.
Because none of us, first of all, I've been around.
Here they are worrying about putting it on the heels of the left. So what I'm hearing is that these three girls are all for ABCDs, right? And I'm sure they probably think when he said the word GANG, violence, that was a dog whistle, as they call it to black people. I mean, if you want to have your mind this crazy to think that every single thing is about you, this sounds a bit narcissistic if you ask me. If you want to go find something, I'm sure that you can find it. I'm not going to search for them. Fuck that. I don't know why anybody would even think for a second it was somebody black in Utah. I know that might sound a little racist. It's fucking Utah. Anybody going to Utah for vacation? Any black people going to Utah for vacation, Bueller? Anybody? Child, I can't. How long has it been, child? All right, it's been an hour. Let me change this over. They got about 3 more minutes from me.
LGBT politics from my work professionally and also personally, and I would never connote simply a person's identity as an LGBTQ person as being left.
Right.
I don't know what you were raised.
Wait a fucking minute. Wait 1 fucking minute. This girl, I know this girl didn't just say this.
My work professionally and also personally, and I would never connote simply a person's identity as an LGBTQ person as being left.
Right.
Did they not just say a second ago, what was it? Conservative, Republican, MAGA, and extremists were all the fucking... Did they not just say that 5 fucking minutes ago? Now all of a sudden I would never think that anybody that is LGBTQ would be left. Oh, y'all get this shit away from me. No, fuck these. Moving on, because I'm not doing this, okay? I cannot. Let's move on to this shit because we're moving on. We're moving on. Thank you, boo. He said my mind is officially closed. I just cannot stand this fucking hypocrisy. This is fucking insane. These people are fucking insane. And I have the nerve and the audacity to talk about somebody else being fucking insane. You just said the same fucking thing, but it's okay for you to say it. Now all of a sudden, and you taking, of course he's going to take up for ABCD. He's a fucking ABCD. He's a fucking ABCD. Nobody is saying anything that's across the fucking board about the fucking fact that it, like, just if it is. I know that there are conspiracy theories about this shit. I'm taking it off the table for a second. All I'm saying is that if this person is ABCD, transitioning ABCD and all that ABCDism, you motherfucker, hold on. You motherfuckers ain't saying shit about having those motherfuckers denounce it and decry it and say something and come out here and make a statement. Nothing. You let those motherfuckers get away with any fucking thing they want. Anything. You require nothing to this fucking day. How long has it been? And then we'll say what they doing and don't even see what the fuck you doing because you so badly don't want it to come on the fucking left, because you don't want it to come on Democrats. You dumb motherfuckers will continue to do and say this shit, and you're gonna fucking continue to lose again and again and again. I don't care what nobody says. There is no fucking self-reflection at all. These motherfuckers think they right about everything. Everything. Anything goes. To your own fucking detriment, black people. You are cutting for those motherfuckers, and they don't do that shit for you. That's why black people keep losing. That's why you're going to be worth nothing in 2053. Worrying about that person walking by you, that person walking over there, that person over there, because you just want someone to call you a fucking N-word. That's what these motherfuckers want, so they can say, see, we try to tell ya. We try to tell ya. Who said that shit? You already know. Just want to just sit around and be like, I told you so. I told you so. That's what you are. That's so fucking childish. I don't get it. Especially if you're allegedly intelligent. You don't see this shit. They're not the only ones. These motherfuckers ain't helping black people with nothing. Fucking nares. And like y'all be saying, a lot of y'all, fucking racism is what sells. Why y'all so concerned about what YouTubers are making and how they trying to make money? Your pro-blacks are making money off of blacks. And y'all don't even fucking see it. You don't seem to fucking care. And imagine the fact that some of y'all just be acting like it's a problem where someone is legally making money. You got a problem with it. Then as soon as your fucked up kid is in a place where they're not supposed to be, all of a sudden everybody's supposed to have empathy and sympathy and give a fuck when they were not following the fucking law. And you're cutting for them, for the fucking criminal. Shout out to Mr. Lewis. I'm never going to forget that. Shout out to that rest in peace to that man in Philly who was fucking beaten to death by a bunch of fucking kids 15 and under. No motherfuckers got away with it. That man in the fucking ground lived his whole fucking life in order to be taken out by your fucking gremlins. And you want to tell me to worry about fucking racism? The odds are, if God forbid something's going to happen to me, it's going to be by a motherfucker that looks like me. I ain't hanging out in no fucking sundown towns. I don't hang out with a bunch of fucking white people. I don't go to places where I know that there's people who are racist. I don't go there. Y'all just, these motherfuckers, you know why they waiting, y'all? You know why they wait? Because then that's something that they can come up off of. What did one of y'all send me some shit about the BLM people in Boston, if I'm not mistaken? Hold on.
This is amazing.
Didn't this person just who is this? When you y'all send it to me? They just played guilty or something to fucking fraud. Let me go to Google. Hold on. Shut up. New York Post, September 23rd. Is that today? Yes. BLM-linked activist admits conning donors to fund her lavish lifestyle. Them three girls talking about this? A once celebrated Boston social activist has pleaded guilty to defrauding donors, including Black Lives Matter, out of thousands of dollars that she used as a personal piggy bank. Monica Cannon Grant, 44, pleaded guilty Monday to 18 counts of fraud-related crimes that she committed with her late husband while operating their Violence in Boston activist group, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office in Massachusetts. Let's pause for a second before I continue, because let's we not forget what happened allegedly down in D.C., allegedly, with regard to the person who allegedly brought in the violence prevention group that's supposed to help those neighborhoods that have a bunch of violence in them. And we got to stop the violence, right? And all of a sudden, allegedly, they on camera taking a fucking bribe off the fucking top of the money that they getting paid, these astronomical amounts of money that they getting paid, but make sure I get some. And you go ahead and keep coming back. And every time I pay you, you give me some off of the top. We want to ignore that. Nobody want to talk about that? Nobody want to talk about that? Okay. The activists scammed money, including $3,000 from a Black Lives Matter group, while claiming it was to help feed children and run protests like one in 2020 over the red rum of George Floyd and police violence. That would be her right there. Great picture, sis. That would be her right there. Founder Monica Cannon Grant, 41, is the founder of the nonprofit Violence in Boston, has pleaded guilty to fraud. We're going to give her props for at least admitting she was doing wrong. We're going to give her props for that because you know motherfuckers don't admit to shit, okay? Cannon Grant also conned her way into getting $100,000 in federal pandemic-related unemployment benefits, which she used to pay off her personal auto loan and car insurance policy. But she now confessed to transferring funds to personal bank accounts to pay for rent, shopping sprees, delivery meals, that would be Uber Eats or DoorDash, visits to a nail salon, because you know you got to get your hair, get your nails done, child, and even a summer vacation to, child, not a summer vacation to Maryland, not a summer, child, you in Boston, at least you could go to the Vineyard, you could go to the Inkwell, child, you could go to Canada, child, she came to Maryland, that's your vacation. To each his own, to each his own. She repeatedly scammed multiple public financial programs and stole money donated by members of the public who believed their donations would aid in reducing violence and promote social awareness. Remember that phrase, social awareness, which was a big damn deal, 2020 and beyond, social awareness, social awareness. Instead, Cannon Grant used donations to satisfy her own greed while falsely portraying herself as a legitimate nonprofit organizer. She betrayed the trust of everyone who donated and the public who supported her fraudulent charity. Shout out to Big Tiff, though. Ain't seen her in a while. Shout out to that Cancer Federation that she created. Hey, Tiff, hope everything's going well for you, girl. Oh, out in the streets. Yeah, Black Lives Mattering it up. You better go, girl. You go. I can't breathe. Got her I can't breathe shirt on. Yeah, girl. The charges involve a maximum sentence of decades behind bars, but prosecutors are seeking a far more lenient punishment, of course, with a max of 2 years in prison. Cannon Grant's public activism earned her numerous local accolades, including the Boston Globe Magazine's Bostonian of the Year Award and a Boston Celtics Heroes Among Us Award, both in 2020. The activist and her husband were arrested in March 2022. VIB shut down in July 2024, according to a statement. And Cannon Grant's husband, who was also federally charged, was deleted in a motorcycle crash in Easton, Mass. Rest in peace to that man. And the charges against him were dropped. Well, I guess the fuck it was. I mean, come on now. Why they had to say that? That sounds crazy. But, you know, whatever. None of that matters. The whole thing about Black Lives Matter, that don't matter. Anyway, moving on, because I ain't got time. Let's go talk about pretty privileged child, because I got to calm the fuck down. Who did I miss? Woke Quill in the building. I appreciate you, boo. He said some activists got so rich they wished we stayed oppressed. J. Cole. I still want someone to explain to me, okay? Because somebody brought up Colin Kaepernick the other day. Let me say it a different way. If you all sued your employer for racism, discrimination, and whatever the hell else you wanted to sue them for, and you got paid for it, do you think they're going to hire you back? Are you going to go reapply to them? And you said it was like being a part of being on a slave block. It's like slavery here. It's the worst, the conditions, the this, the that. And then you turn around and you go reapply to be a slave. Anybody was talking about that? Because that confused me too. I know I only have an associate's degree, y'all. I am not the smartest. I'm not the lightest, brightest bulb in the box, child, okay? But help me understand why you would want to go back to slavery, like conditions after you won your slavery case in order to be a slave again. You think them 3 girls was talking about that? Why would you want to go back, sir? You made a whole documentary on the shit. It's in video. It's on video. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Anyway. Exactly. It's the worst. It's the worst. Oh my God. How could they? Oh my God. It's the worst. Yeah, I want to go back over there. Oh, I guess it's Stockholm Syndrome, right? Yeah. Anyway. So everybody is talking about this video. I'm going to watch Shay Sharday. Shout out to Shay Sharday's video that she did. She titled it Black Women Humble Exotical Who Brags About Pretty Privilege. So I found this woman's Instagram, right? And she's something else. Let me just say she's something else, all right? Now, I haven't watched Shay's video, but we'll go ahead and we'll listen to see what she has to say. But yeah, she's talking about herself. And she just turned 50 recently. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. This one, sorry, boo. This messy rant is sponsored by Blacks Love to Be. Oh! Child. You said a mouthful when you said that originally. Colors love to be scammed. And blacks love to be finessed LLC. Child, maybe I'll open my next LLC. No, I won't take your name, but you should use that. I tell you, that is one of the between what you said, RBN, ever since you said it, and with what Kofa said last night when we watched that, those 2 things are 2 of the truest things that I have heard in the last few months. Because it's fucking true. It's fucking true. And Black people will continue to follow the same wash, rinse, repeat bullshit. Focus on white people. Focus on racism. Won't move forward. Be worth nothing. And still be crying to the same white people that you're talking about to help you do something. Because are they crying to, has anybody seen them going to, Ricky? Rolly? Clown? Any of those pros? Do they go to any of those pros when they need something? Even them 3 girls. Do they go to those people? Marilyn Mosby with all the help that she wanted and had from her issues? Do they ever go to those people to ask for something? I'm thinking they never do. They always ask the oppressor, not the oppressor police, but the white people oppressors for something. Kind of like Colin going back to slavery after he won a slavery case. Is it just me? Child, I know it's me, child. Let's listen to this lady, child. Moving on.
Pretty privilege is real. It is. I said this shit. It's real. I have seen people gravitate towards me and then all of a sudden like compliment me on my eyes, my skin color, my hair, whatever, right? So it's real. People do actually, I guess treat me differently because of it. Now, because of it, the different treatment is not always good, okay? Sometimes the treatment is negative and it's bad. So because of the color of my skin, because of the color of my eyes, because of my hair texture, I get hated on. So I'm gonna need you people who hate on people who are pretty to at least take into consideration that we getting it out here. Like we already getting it. We don't need it from you as well. Like for real. Like give us a break. I mean, be mad at moms and dad. Huh? We didn't do it. We didn't ask to be put here to look like this. Okay. Whatever we was mixed up with, it's here and we didn't have anything to do with it. So I was in a public spot a few weeks ago, and there was a gentleman who was talking to me more than he was talking to the other ladies in the room. And ever since then, those ladies have been treating me like shit. And it wasn't my fault. He was just talking to me. I mean, probably because I was confident enough to speak back to him. I don't know. But they was hating. And they've been treating me like shit ever since. So y'all be kind. Be kind to us pretty girls. We out here struggling.
I hate to say this, and I don't mean to sound rude, but is this you?
Ooh! No, she didn't. So that probably is her because I did find out that she did lose weight. Okay, so she was bigger, and then she lost weight. And she just turned 50 because she was celebrating her 50th birthday. Okay, so just some stuff I found in my research.
Oh, okay.
You mean the sisterhood is not sisterhooding? Woo! What a surprise.
I'm struggling. I'm really struggling here to see where the pretty privilege is. And so here's the thing. When pretty privilege is centered around the male gaze, that's when you become a pick-me.
Oh, shout out to pick-me's. Shout out to pick-me's. The real ones and the fake ones. How is she 50? Because she was born 50 years ago. What you mean? No, seriously, she's 50. She just turned 50. Not this girl, the pretty privileged lady. Yeah. Yeah.
How'd you? She's a 50-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Hard 50. Work on you, ma'am. Starts right here.
Always a subgroup of biracial or biracial presenting people who have.
Yo, that thing with the nose rings really is true. Do I need to get one? Should I take a poll on whether I should get a nose ring? Because, child, that's going to happen quicker than this stomach going down and getting a belly ring. I tell you, the struggle is real.
Have this idea in their head that their skin or eye color or hair texture makes them beautiful beyond belief. I'm talking about be mad at your mom or your dad.
Damn.
Be mad at them for what? It's like, it's never the top models that's saying stuff like this. You don't never see Zendaya come on here and say no foolishness. So I say, you know what, she's older. Maybe when she was younger, she was really a looker, like, and people was really bothering her. And this is the investigation. Ugly by no means. Don't get me twisted. But you want me.
Oh, look, she looked better when she was fatter. That's a cute picture. She cute. She cute. I'm just saying. Where's Prime? Prime here because he likes the big girls. Watch out for the big girl. Hey, watch out for the big girl. Hey, watch out for the big girl. Prime, are you here? What you think? Okay. I won't. I was just kidding. It's just kidding. Woo! Lord help your people. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Guys all in, not guys in particular, child, because I don't want to be called a pick-me, child, even though they're going to call me that anyway. Lord help your people. This is a good-looking picture. I love the hair. I think those are really her eyes. She was cute and chunky. She reminds me of my youngest daughter a little bit, though. Anyway.
Investigation. Ugly by no means. Don't get me twisted. But you want me to believe people were just treated you just so bad because you was light skinned with green eyes? It's the black girls didn't like me because I had good hair. Okay. You stick to that reasoning.
So I'm not going to deny that pretty privilege does exist, but I just think that it's messed up. And I feel like she's more so girl. Like, just because you light skinned.
Damn, them boobs is coming out on the side. You go, girl. Chocolate crevices, yeah. Chocolate crevices.
With light eyes does not mean that you are just automatically pretty, but a lot of people do think that. And this lady is 50 years old. She said that she was 50 because people was asking her, how old are you in the comments? She looks way older than
Lord. That's because of the weight loss. I think it's because of the weight loss, okay? Woo! Lord.
Jesus, forgive me. I'm not trying to be funny, but she looks way older.
Praise the Lord. Yes, Lord, forgive them. They don't know what they say.
Truth is
now she can feed the hood and the white chillins. You on one today, CIP.
Older than 50. So I guess her light skin pretty privilege is not necessarily aging the best. And a lot of people are roasting that ass in the comments. Like, why would you get up here and get... Then she went on to say how her co-workers got jealous because some guys were talking to her and not talking to them. And it's like, when do we get over colorism? When it gets...
Never!
To a point. Ma'am, you come from an era where it really did matter. Like the 80s and the 70s or how... The 80s, because she's 50. I feel like she's older than 50. That lady... But anyway...
70s
in 2025, nobody really gives a fuck about that as much anymore. People care more about youth than they do light skin and colored eyes. They care more about how youthful you present. And Miss Ma'am, you ain't got it like that no more. She did another video saying, oh, well, I experience that every day. People tell me I'm pretty all the time. I'm sure they do. Nobody's calling this woman ugly. But I just feel like, why would she choose this to be a topic of discussion? Like, you still harping on being light skinned with pretty eyes and everybody just being jealous of you at your big age. Looking way older. I would give her a good 65 years old if you ask me. What y'all think? Pretty privilege does exist. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. I experienced that too. But I don't know why she's. It's pretty love.
Here's another video of a woman saying that she has pretty privilege and it's very difficult. Looking at the video, of course, we all know she probably got some backlash because of her age. She's probably around a lot of older people, so maybe in the area she's in, maybe she does stand out, you know.
Pretty privilege is real. It is. I said the shit. It's real. I have seen people gravitate towards me, and then all of a sudden like compliment me on my eyes, my skin color, my hair, because of it. The different treatment is not always good. Okay. Sometimes the treatment is negative and it's bad. For real. Like, give us a break.
It's just the fact of people get on here and act like it's such an inconvenience that it's like the worst thing in the world when it really isn't. But the thing about her story that kind of threw me off.
This girl is pretty. I know she got spider's makeup and weave on, but I think she's cute. NTAT, Nick, I appreciate you. He said, but Messy, I thought the girls cut for each other. Yeah, cut them out and off. Cut them out. Yes, that's what they do. That's the cutting that they do. Y'all already know. I know you messing around. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new.
Off is she said she was in a public area with other females. She didn't call them her friends or coworkers or, you know, I don't really know who these other females were, but she said man was talking to her more than the other females there.
I was in a public spot a few weeks ago, and there was a gentleman who was talking to me more than he was talking to the other ladies in the room. And ever since then,
maybe she was at Kendra G's dating thing. That could have been that. That would make sense, right? My fave, he said if you get stuck in her chest, is that a goodbye? Goodbye, sir.
Those ladies have been treating me like shit. And it wasn't my fault. He was just talking to me. I mean, probably because I was confident enough to speak back to him. I don't know. But that was hating. And they've been treating me like shit ever since. So,
it was a very vague, weird story because usually females will like specifically say, okay, these are my friends or associates. And it's like, who are these random women that you're around constantly that automatically are treating you bad? Like, what are they doing? Are you saying hi to them and they're like walking past you? Or, you know what I mean? Are you asking them to go out again and they're like not answering your phone calls? Like, it just, her story just sounded weird. It was just very odd to me because you usually don't see women her age talk like that. You know, women her age usually don't care. You could even call these women your friends. Like, them not speaking to you, why does that even matter? The story just seemed a little like attention seeking. Like, you know, it's not my fault. I'm so gorgeous. Like, don't get mad at me. It's so hard just being the pretty girl in the room.
I mean, be mad at moms and dad. Huh? We didn't do it. We didn't ask to be put here to look like this. Okay. Whatever we was mixed up with, it's here and we didn't have anything to do with it.
Everybody has had moments where you didn't feel like you were being treated right. Okay. So it's kind of almost conceited to always feel like I'm just treated so badly because I'm so gorgeous. Like, it just, see, I can't even say something like that. It sounds just very conceited and random women getting upset at you. Obviously, these are not your friends. These are not people that even, you know, really care about you to begin with. So why does that matter? Like, if anything, that highlights, you know, the people that you should not be around.
I think we should just call a spade a spade. People are coming for me because they are haters.
This is too funny. That's a good view. What you think? Y'all hating? Y'all hating? She's 50, y'all. She's 50. She's 50. She was just turned 50. It's the weight loss, y'all. So she went and she lost the weight. Y'all still gonna talk about this lady. She said, I'm too big. Let me lose some weight. I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna get healthy. Y'all still giving this lady a hard time. I cannot. Oh, it could, you know what? It might be that. It might be that. Figure Granny says she lost weight fast and more than likely the wrong way. So she's saying the same thing, I think. Ozempic or something like that. I didn't even think about that, y'all. Yeah, that could be it. Because she looked good in them fatter pictures. I'm going to just call them fatter pictures. I thought she was cute there. Especially with the blonde hair and whatnot.
It just is what it is. I mean, I get the whole colorism aspect. I get colorism too. I'm biracial. So I'm never white enough, never black enough. Always get that. Okay, we so over that shit. But I am also pretty. I am a conventionally pretty woman. I don't
fuck is conventionally pretty. Anybody know, Bueller?
Care what nobody says. I know what I see when I look in the mirror, and I know what type of privileges I've received and still receive to this day.
There y'all go.
If I go to a bar right now, there's an 80% chance that some man is gonna come up and try to pay for my lunch. Is it because of the color of my skin? I don't think so. You do the math. I mean, it's not that hard. It's not rocket science. Okay. I wasn't being conceited. I was being serious.
Which one of y'all is gonna go up to her in the Texas Roadhouse and offer to pay for her dinner and drinks, Bueller? Which one of y'all is gonna do that? SYCBM or lipo? Yes. Yeah. Which one of y'all? because it's inevitable. She should just record that happening. Prove them all wrong, girl. Just set up the camera and go sit down and have some dinner and let everybody see.
Saying that a lot of people think that because you're conventionally pretty, that your life is just all peaches and rainbows. It's not. We get hated on just as much, if not more, for being pretty. And as you can see in the comments, people are coming for me. And it's not because of my color. It's because I'm pretty. Y'all have a good day. Be blessed. I gotta go to work.
Haters. Don't start, Kofa. Don't start. Y'all just being haters. One of y'all is gonna take this lady and pay for her dinner and pay for her drinks. Which one of y'all is it? Which one of y'all is it? All right, so now we're gonna go over to this story because this is pretty bad. Okay, so we're gonna go from her to this one. So this lady is over here on the Uncut saying, a woman calls herself ugly after no man tried talking to her at a mixer event. Maybe they should have went out together. So right here it says, not one man tried to talk to me. I'm officially ugly. Oh no. The caption reads, all sis, you're beautiful. This queen called herself ugly after no man walked up to her at the mixer event. Apparently she was on the wrong floor. I don't know what that means, but let's see what's going on.
I'm out here on the Detroit Princess boat at the Q.
It's probably them playing that song yet again, but gonger.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't even understand what it is you're singing.
My smile is cheap.
It's breezy. She got a good smile. She do have a nice smile.
But guess what? I got killed them.
I'm not back down there.
And looking good.
And looking good, yeah. Take that hair out and find a push-up bra and wear a brown lip liner and tint it. Oh, Lord. Giving her the advice, child. Don't ever do this to yourself, beautiful. You're amazing, queen. I think it's your hair. Oh, Lord. I don't think really nothing else is wrong with you. I think it's just the fact that there's dudes in the way your hair look is crazy. That ain't no different than somebody having rainbow hair and you want somebody to take you seriously, but you don't seriously come with a set head of hair. And I'm not talking about having a weaver. I'm not talking about that, about what black dude do you see with a female that got red, blue, white, purple hair? What black dude do you see with a female that got pink, yellow, purple, green, violet in their hair? You got white, black, brown, turquoise hair, and you want somebody to approach you and take you seriously. And I'm not even capping. I'm just making an observation. Child, what color is her hair? You look blonde and brown. Oh, I guess I do see some red in there. Oh, she do got multicolored hair here. Did y'all see that? I didn't see that. My girl is here. Shout out to Sandra Forte. Faye, my bad. Faye. Shout out to you, boo. Thank you so much. Always welcome here. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Did y'all see that? I didn't even see that until the dude just said it. So I do see about 3 colors in here. Is that a problem for y'all? Crust, dust, and must. Is it a problem for a woman to have different color hair? Bueller. Shout out to the white man. Finally made it over here. I'm gonna let it go. Lord, here you go. I was gonna let it go. Here you go. Anyway, is it a problem or no, y'all?
This is amazing.
Baby, don't you ever. You are a pretty brown queen. It definitely isn't you. Oh, that's just hilarious. And somebody says, thank you so much. Oh, that's her. I appreciate the love. This dude said, I was there and saw you. I'm a married man, and that's why I was on the top floor. If he a married man, then why the hell was he at the damn mixed singles event? To get away from the hunting. The Mingos were a few floors below. You were on the I don't want to be bothered floor. Who the hell been to a mixer event like this? Is there really a I don't want to be bothered floor, or is he full of shit? I was married at the single event, but y'all, I was on the floor where you don't want to be bothered with nobody. I feel like that's more interesting than her story. I'm just saying, no shade, no shade. Coming over here trying to cape for her, and you over here as a married man at the damn at the singles event. What the fuck? Are y'all taking look? Did you answer me? Did you take this lady with her hair color? Does that matter? Anyway, child. All right. So that was that. After Pretty Privilege, then there's her. Now there's TikTok. Okay. So dating a chubby woman. I don't think Primetime is here, but I think this is his thing. Okay. Nick said, I'm married, never been, never will. I'm just saying. Don't that sound weird though? The married man was at the singles event, but he was on the floor where you don't want to meet nobody. Then why the hell are you there? That don't make no sense. Anyway, dating as a chubby woman. Okay. Dating as a chubby woman.
I like telling motherfuckers what it is before I go on a date with them or whatever, because you're not about to call me a fucking catfish or whatever, and that's not everybody's type, so I understand it. So at least I told you what it was. Anyway, I go to pick up this dude for a date. He didn't have no AC in his car, so I was like, okay, I'll drive. And why he opens the door, he's like, what the fuck, where are you chubby from? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm chubby. I was wearing a dress. Maybe he ain't see a little stomach. And then he's like, I swear to God, I was expecting a big bitch. I'm like, what? He's like, I was expecting a 300-pound girl.
Stuff like that. So I went on a date with
Where'd that come from?
So I went on a date with stuff like that.
So I'm a chubby girl.
Why do men act like plus size women?
All right. I feel like the problem is that if it's the first of all, you going to pick him up. And then second of all, if that's your first meeting, he calling you a bitch, I'm feeling like that might be more of a problem than you being fat. But that's just me. That's just me, child. I don't know. All right. So I guess this is a conversation from tonight's conversation. Wait, there's a question from tonight's conversation, which I'm really still not sure if I'm going to go, because I'm not trying to see Kendra G. I'm trying to see Iyanla. And of course, hopefully Trill. But if Kendra is going, I don't want to go at all. I don't want to see her at all.
Men have to settle.
Why do men act like plus size women have to settle?
Would like to have a real conversation, even if you do still have some insecurities. Anybody who is outside the very small box that this country says beauty is has insecurities, because it's skinny white girls. That's still the beauty standard of America. Can we be realistic? When have larger black women ever been anything but a contrast to white women and propping up their beauty? My bad if I'm like getting too deep for the entertainment and shit like that, but what that causes in men, even men who are attracted to big women, to be attracted to them in secret. Because the further you get from the beauty standard, the lower your expectations and standards are supposed to be. So first of all, you're a black woman. Then on top of that, you a big girl. So you ain't supposed to have nothing close to confidence, because you don't look like what confidence is. So because even if I really am attracted to big women, because I'm insecure about it, I'm gonna project that insecurity onto you, big woman, and assume that you just as insecure. So you gonna fuck with me on the low and by convenience because I'm not brave enough to fuck with you out loud. I'm not saying that you're not projecting. I'm not saying that you're not insecure, and maybe that informs the way you see the world. Sure, that's probably true as fuck. But we're not gonna act like the world isn't being taught to see you some type of way. We're taught.
I was gonna say I can't pause it. All right. So she want to know why. Shout out to Switchblade. I see you, boo. Apologies, I'm late. He said, "What's up, auntie?" You, boo, and you already see what it is. Kofa, stop this, sir. Stop. That's not nice. Now, she might end up losing weight.
This is amazing.
She might end up trying to lose weight and look like the other girl that thinks she pretty privileged. And then where would she be? Okay, y'all better stop making bigger people feel like there's a problem. Okay, Y'all need to stop. It's y'all's fault. And if it ain't y'all's fault, it's daggone Donald Trump's fault. You already know how it go. Thank you, my fave. He said, plot twist, Iyanla cancels and... Oh, I'm so scared that could happen. Oh, my goodness. It's the only thing that keeps me from buying a ticket. I do not want to see that woman at all. I mean, I could see her and then I could just clown her the whole time because I think I can record. I feel like I can record, but I'll figure that out later. Anyway. Anybody interested, Bueller? Anybody got anything to say, Bueller? All right. Anyway, moving on, because no shade to what's his name. That's too much.
Let's paint this picture, one that delves into the mystery of attraction.
This guy's annoying. Moving on.
Why do fit or skinny black men always date obese women?
Y'all skinnies are always dating obese women. That's okay if that's what you like.
Oh, this is gonna piss both sides. I'm Damian Bailey, Damian Bailey Fitness, Conquer and Inspire. Here's why. You see men, black men, beautiful black men who look like me, hand in hand.
Sounding a little privileged there, sir. Beautiful black men like me. Kova, I told y'all, have some big ones, but you got to carry it right. Some are big and just average or less. So this is the question. This is what I want to know. Let me just ask the question since we on this, right? Can y'all pick them up would be my question. So if y'all was messing around with that woman on the last scene, right? In the last, thing, can y'all pick her up? Can y'all pick her up? Yay or nay? Yay or nay? You know, you talk about this man is zesty. I feel like that comment was weird. It's just me. That's just me. Wait, Fit Granny said he's in his 50s and his wife is white. She's not big, but she's athletic like him. Oh, this guy, you know him? Okay. No. Wait, Kofa said 5'6". Yes. Okay. Now my back don't work the same. You ain't shit. No. Y'all are so rude. Y'all are so rude. Like I said, I don't want to. On steroids, y'all ain't shit. Or, oh my God. If a man is going to exercise, he's probably doing something right. Pick them up with what? I can't take y'all. I've hit them taller and wider than me. I've mastered the art of knocking down a bigger sizes. I have no doubt. The rest of them don't want to try to admit it. Thank you for your honesty, Kofa. Y'all ninjas be lying. I tell you. I don't want to hear this man, child. He on my nerves.
Baby, when I say we are doomed in the bars in hell, the bars past hell. A man will literally say, oh my God, you're so beautiful. I don't know. I've never dated a woman like you before. I don't know what people will think. You've never dated a woman with a big back and a gut? So you'd rather date a man? Like, you'll be more comfortable dating a man? You're not worried about what people think about that? I'm confused. Baby.
Oh, y'all are ABCD again. Is she even plus size? Is she considered plus size, y'all? Maybe I don't know what it means.
When I say we are doomed in the bars in hell.
Doomed in the bars of hell.
A man will literally say, oh my God, you're so beautiful. I don't know. I've never dated a woman like you before. I don't know what people will think. You've never dated a woman with a big back and a gut?
Is she that big? Oh, Lord, CIP. I can't take you.
So you'd rather date a man? Like, you'll be more comfortable dating a man? You're not worried about what people think about that? I'm confused. Baby, when
thank you, Couch. She said, what the F happened to dating while looking your best? Bueller, Keisha, Becky. She not ugly. This woman is not ugly. And I didn't think she was big. I didn't think she was a big back. But she got the nose ring, which she got 2 of them. Child, this must be the thing. These nose rings must be the thing. Is she a Z? Fit Granny said she barely wanted to show herself. She's not confident in her size. I agree. She's pretty minus the nose rings. Well, that looks like it's a thing of today. That must be a 2025 thing. I don't know. I've never dated.
Listen, as a plus size pretty girl,
Oh Lord, is this a plus size pretty girl?
Here's why I do not want to date you all, right? 1, y'all give me the it. 2, y'all don't like to spend no money. 3, you want the fun without the funds. Did you hear me say that 2 times? Do I need to repeat it again?
Yeah.
And 4, y'all don't like to really date. Like, it'd be a fetish for some of y'all. It'd be a fetish for some of y'all. So as a pretty plus size girl, I run. I might be single forever. I want a man of God, but God, this bunch ain't bunching. Listen, as a plus
We always bring the Lord into this mess, child.
size pretty girl,
She is a plus size pretty girl, she said.
here's why I do not want to date you all, right?
She don't want to date y'all, okay? There's the reasons why.
1, y'all give me the it. 2, y'all don't like to spend no money.
Oh.
3, you want the fun without the funds. Did you hear me say that 2 times? Do I need to repeat it again? And 4, y'all don't like to really date. Like,
why don't y'all like to date? Why are you not spending money on this woman?
It'd be a fetish for some of y'all.
Fetish.
It'd be a fetish for some of y'all.
Fetish.
So as a pretty plus size girl, I run.
She runs. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. She runs, okay?
Run. I might be single forever. I want a man of God, but God, this bunch ain't bunching.
This bunch ain't bunching.
And when are we gonna start being real with fat women and talking about having the uncomfortable conversations that when you are big, when you're overweight, when you're obese, when you're whatever medical category you fall into that say, bitch, you big as hell, when are we going to start being honest and saying you attract a certain type of man? That's my thing. Let's just be honest. Let's be real, because we are looked at like we are targets. We easy prey. Niggas look at us like, oh, she green. She gonna fold because ain't nobody really, you know, they may not say this to themselves consciously. It may not be a conscious thing.
Y'all do be saying that. Y'all do be saying that. Thank you, Couch. He said, ma'am, here's about goodbye, sir. Goodbye, sir. Somebody just said call her up at 4 a.m. I saw that comment.
But in their mind, all they hear is, or all they see is that she's easy. That's it. That's because they assume you grow up in a society that already hates you, that programs you to believe.
It's racist because you know all y'all care about is what the white woman standard is. Amazing. You already know. You probably hear them 3 girls talk about it before talking about anything to help black people. Thank you, boo. He said tallest woman I hit was 6'2". Damn! Y'all do know Kofu is one of our short kings. Ain't that what you said? What, 5'6"? Aren't you 5'6"? He said tallest woman I hit was 6'2", flat-footed, and a chick 300 pounds, both pretty AF. Also, I'll dodge a bullnose ring before a fupa. Oh! No nose rings. Fupa doesn't matter. But it's all pink. It's all pink. Shout out to Kofa. Thank you for your honesty and thank you for the super chat, because y'all just be lying. The rest of y'all just be lying, okay? I believe it. I believe his story. For real, for real.
That you're unlovable and not worthy of being chosen. So they assume they can come in and talk to you any kind of way and they can get what they want out of you. They assume it's going to be easy to get you on your back. They assume you're just going to be an easy catch and that's it. That's why a lot of y'all end up in situations where men are hiding you. This is why we are typically in these dynamics where we're not shown off. We're with men who really don't like us, don't love us, really might hate us, because we think all attention is good attention, and it's not. These men don't love you.
All attention is not good attention, child.
For real. And unless he's a man who really comes at you a certain type of way, he's respectful. He's not talking sexually to you. He really holding himself and you to a different standard. He really coming to you on some boss stuff, like really being a man. If he's really doing that or really being a human being, a good person to you, then you can say, okay, maybe he really does like me for who I am, and he not just here to get.
I'm tired of hearing the phrase, can we have a conversation? I'm tired of conversations.
I don't want to be your first big girl.
Woo!
There's just certain stuff that I don't want to have to explain to you.
Girl.
And if you say something along the lines of you're fat but you're pretty, or I've never really liked big women before I met you, or I don't like any other BBWs. Like any of that is just, it's just like you're calling me medium ugly.
Not medium ugly.
And we all have preferences. So like no shade to anybody that doesn't find bigger women attractive. That's completely fine. But also for me, there's just some things that you don't understand. Like my under titty is a swamp.
Oh,
okay.
what?
And I don't want to feel self-conscious about it because you don't know. I hate that. And I don't.
Whoa, with my under titty is a swamp. Does that mean it smells? I'm so cute. I mean, I'm so confused. What the fuck? Couch, thank you. He said, I'm charging you for my... Why I get blamed for everything? It's not my fault. I'm just here to entertain y'all. That's it. This is what came up. I forget. I saw somebody's video and I was like, all right, this is good for a show. That's how this works. I'm just saying. Shout out to Skinny Boy. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. He says, Michonne, I'm 5'11", 145. What am I going to do with this? Clearly not go down to her titty swamp or whatever the hell she just... whatever she just called it. I would say stay away from the titty swamp. That's what I would say. See why this ain't cute? Y'all gotta already know about this in order to deal with them. You know, just reach out to Prime, who's not here, but I'm just saying. Am I telling y'all to go date her? Now it's my fault. My dating recommendations are diabolical. I just be showing y'all what's going on. I just be keeping y'all abreast, pause, on what's going on with TikTok and what the women are saying. This technically could be a ladies' night, y'all. It technically could be a ladies' night. Maybe we'll have to have another one. Thank you, Miss School. He said, beware of the under titty. Exactly. Smelling like a swamp, child. Smelling like a swamp. Decline said, creatures of the under titty swamp. Could not. Jay says, titty swamp equals musty boobies. I'm thinking so. Or Messy, she could just take a shower. Right. Exactly. Is that crazy? I can't. Switchblade said, under titty smell like she working construction. Ooh, go ahead, girl.
I want you to say nothing to me. Like, there's just certain things that as a bigger woman, like someone who dates bigger women just get. But also, like, I'm not into dating men who are like into like the fetish of dating BBWs. That to me is also something I'm really not interested in. I'd actually prefer to be somebody's first BBW. I don't want to be your first big girl.
Okay.
Dating is
let me acknowledge DP. I appreciate you, boo. He said when she sweat, it's all through her. Y'all hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you are new. What are we? Not even at 2 hours. I'm about done with y'all.
Plus size woman in LA is really hard. And the main reason, I mean, not even just in LA, it's just like really hard. But the main reason it's so hard is because I always feel like I don't know how to ask a man if he's into big women. And you have to ask if a man is into big women, because I'm not going to waste my time if the only version of a woman you've ever loved is like 120 pounds, 5'2". That's a type and that's your type, and go and chase those girls. Absolutely. Like, I'm not dogging anyone for having a specific type, but it is really hard. And I hope that people understand this. It is really hard to date as a plus size woman because you don't know. You just like don't. Dating as a plus size woman in LA is
in LA.
Men who don't like fat girls, they're just physically weak.
Ma'am, you're not even fat. What are we talking about?
Men who don't like fat girls, they're just physically weak.
Child, this is not a good camera angle. And what's going on with your lips? Anybody interested, Bueller? Anybody interested, Bueller? Thank you, Miss School. He said you have to watch a big girl apply deodorant. You have to watch a big girl apply deodorant under her titty like an armpit. Is that true? That is not true. Is that true? I can't take y'all. I don't know what to believe anymore. Everything is crazy. Everything is crazy. Yeah, she has a very long face. A very long. I'm thinking it might be the filter though. Maybe. Allegedly. I don't know.
Like I had a bro, he had a fat girlfriend. We used to say that all the time. Like, bro, he used to try to prevent. We used to be in the game, on the game, headphones.
Okay, I'm about to have a first date, and it's like,
is she fat? Y'all, is she fat, Bueller? Is she fat? I'm just asking.
The guy that I met.
Whoops. Go ahead.
Online. I'm just gonna talk about something really fast, just because I was talking to a skinny friend of mine, and I don't think it's ever happened to her. Whenever I go on like a first date with somebody I've met online, I am so nervous, and I try so hard. I'll post at some point like what my photos are on my online profiles because I try so hard to make sure that they know.
Oh, there you go. That's amazing.
I don't want it to be a.
Oh, come on, Kendra Cam. Go, girl. So y'all said that she fat. She a big, watch out for the big girl. Hey, watch out for the big girl. So y'all saying that she the big girl? Okay. Daniel said that she's average. Mark Cooper, thank you, boo. He said, get your asses to the gym. I ain't heard that yet, y'all. I ain't heard that yet. Oh, she got, well, she got them damn mom jeans on. Take that shit off. I wore jeans today that I threw away because I said, ain't no way I can wear this shit no more.
Question. I don't want it to be a surprise. I try really hard for them to know. I was talking to a friend about this, and she was like, oh my God, has somebody ever like said that?
Like from this view right here, she don't look too big, right? From this view right here.
And like, I can think of a solid 2 to 3 times that someone has like gone and like showed up on the date and they say something along the lines of, wow, it's like, you look different than I thought you would. Or one guy that I slept with, and then messaged me afterwards and said, you know what? I think that you just look different than I thought in person. After we slept together.
Oh no. Which one of y'all did that? Which one of y'all did that? That is rude.
You know what? I think that you just look different than I thought in person. After we slept together. So anyway, every time I'm about to go for a date, I am terrified. So, can you tell that I'm fat? Can you? Because I'm trying really.
All right, what do y'all think? Fat? Not that bad? Kind of, sort of still? Not, I bet it was at 4 a.m. Oh, shit.
No, because I'm trying really hard to not freak out about the fact that like he could show up and be disappointed about what I look like. I know it's sad.
Y'all really sit up here and say this stuff out on the internet? Wow. I would never. Even if I felt that way, I would never get up on this internet and say this. You know how many people probably would just come to her because they think that it's easier?
All the time, especially on this app. I guess it depends who you're following, but like dating as a fat woman is incredibly stressful, and it's also just difficult and hurtful 99% of the time. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. I don't know.
Dating as a fat woman. Wow. I am speechless.
Girl.
Okay, I'm about to have a.
I heard that.
Repeat after me. Fat does not mean ugly.
Okay.
Fat does not mean ugly.
Okay.
Fat does not mean ugly.
Hello, good people. Hey, listen, being a pretty plus size woman in the dating world is really, really annoying. A lot of people would think because I'm a pretty woman that dating is just so simple for me. But in fact, it's the complete opposite, because either men are too afraid to approach me because of my resting B face, or they're
y'all are afraid to approach this woman because of resting B face. Why y'all so scared of everything? Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all just be over here saying any old thing and then be scared. When you really get out there, you be scared. What is the problem? All right, Kofa, good night. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Kofa, everybody. Say good night to Kofa. And say hello to young Kofa for us. Why are y'all scared of this woman? All this intimidation and shit. Y'all be intimidated and whatnot. This beautiful woman right here, like she said, who taking one for the team? CIP, thank you, boo. He said, Messi, you bet not send Restitution from Dover to my cabin on the cruise. I leave you on the beach in Mexico. Yo, I feel like one of the stops is where Lupita is. I'm going to look for her, and I'm a live stream, y'all. Okay, I'm so excited because y'all will not leave me the hell alone. I'm not gonna send you no Respucia. We're gonna find you somebody. We're gonna find you somebody or a couple of bodies. We shall see. Shout out to CIP. I appreciate you. Couch breaking my front seat. Oh no, rude. That ain't nice. All right, come on, someone come on. She's not ugly, y'all. Look at that. She cute.
Because of my resting the face, or they're one of those types of men that has to be alpha all the time and they don't.
Oh shit, well there goes that. That's exactly what's going on around here. Shout out to Blade. He said generals don't take L's. Yeah, while we're up here on live streaming. Now let's see what's going on behind the scenes. That's what I want to know. That's what I'm trying to see and find out from all of y'all, okay?
Know how to speak to a woman, and then you have the ones that be in your inbox saying, "Oh, I think you're absolutely beautiful. I would like to get to know you, but I'm in jail." Sir, what do you think this is? We're not going to become pen pals. You can stay in there for all I care. So you end up not wanting to speak to them at all. It's like right now, the options that we have to choose from are garbage. So at the end of the day, the whole point of this message is stay single until your person finds you. You don't want to be talking to somebody that's at the end of the day just going to waste your time. Time is something that's very precious to me. So I don't like people wasting my time. If you're not going to be about it and don't want to treat me the right way, I'm not signing up to that. I do just fine by myself. I'm an Aquarius, okay? I'm dingy as hell.
Aquariuses got it going on. Any Aquariuses in here? Bueller. I feel like I never hear anybody say, I'm an Aquarius. That's just not a sign I ever hear.
When I get home, I just be doing me. I never needed somebody else's validation to feel like I fit in with anyone. Because I never fit in. From the time I was a little kid, I was always the outsider. So I got used to that. Don't be coming at me sideways. And you know I'm the type of person that has my stuff together. People always want to try to get you on a discount. Don't let them do that. You know what you're worth. For real, for real.
Oh, okay.
I got something to say about you bitches. Ooh. Something that is very telling about your character. Ooh. If you see conventionally attractive men, but he's with the fat girl, what is your first thought? A lot of you bitches' first thought is, oh, I could take him. Oh, what's he doing with her? They feel like your man is easily stillable. That just goes to show you are some bottom of the barrel bitches. If that is the first place your mind.
Wait. You mean that there's spies that would try to take your man? No way. That sounds like there might not necessarily be the best sisterhood like y'all be saying, child. Women would never do that.
Bingo. She must cook for him. You're a shitty person. She must be paying for everything. You're a shitty person. Her coochie must be good. Oh, she must be giving good break. You're a shitty person. First thought is not, oh my God, they're in love and they're a beautiful couple and they're happy they found each other. You're a shitty person. You have to throw stereotypes to justify why a fine man is with a fat girl to make it make sense in your head. You're the problem. You're the thing that doesn't make sense. Okay. All right. It's the biggest stereotype that just rubs me the wrong way. That in a world where we got Morgans out here being baby mama's number 7s, giving niggas money, you think it's hard for a fat girl to get a fine man? Come on. The skinny bitches out here down bad. Shit. That's just my rant for the morning.
Morning rant, child. Morning brand. Thank you, Nick. He said, come on, barbecue Isha. Oh, Lord. Child, you looking for Prison Bay. Shout out to Prison Bay. He said he going to take his shot because, you know, in prison, they doing well. They got the internet. They going live. They on Kendra's show. They got it going on. What do they care about going to jail for? I'm just saying.
They no big girl, though.
Okay. So, quick story time. I matched with this white man on Hinge and he added me on Snapchat, which, ew, but whatever. So,
yo, I don't ever be looking at eyeshadow, but her eyeshadow looks good, and so do my eyebrows. You go, girl.
So when we first clicked, I was like, I don't like suggestive messaging. Like, you can stop with the "you're sexy, I'll warm you up, you're gonna take a shower without me" shit, because that'll get you blocked with the quickness. And he said, okay. Well, then today I showed him my hair and he said I was sexy. And I was like, thanks. Whatever, just accept the compliment, right? And he's like, and you look a little thick too. I've been trying to explain to this man that I'm fat for like a week. Doesn't mean I'm not fine. It just means that I'm both. You know what I mean? So
why don't you just send him a picture of a full body, right? Shout out to Cree Cree. I see you, boo. She said that chick kind of looked like me. Girl, which one? Girl, which one? Child.
They don't know.
I got something to say.
This one? Cree Cree. This one?
Hello, good people. Hey, listen.
Oh, Cree Cree. Not, I know you're not talking about the light-skinned lady, child.
I got some.
They don't know.
So, quick story time. I matched with this white man. She blocked with the quickness. And he said, okay. Well, then today I showed him my hair and he's like, and you look a little thick too. I've been trying to explain to this man that I'm fat for like a week. Doesn't mean I'm not fine. It just means that I'm both. You know what I mean? So I reply and say, yeah, I am. Definitely am. To which he replies, ain't nothing wrong with a little extra booty. Sir, I didn't say anything about any extra yams. And I didn't say anything about no extra cake either. I said I gained weight and it's evenly distributed. You might want to pay attention so you're not confused when I pull up and I'm shaped like a deep freezer. Because I fucking told you.
Oh my God! Not a deep freezer.
I matched with this white man.
I just saw a video of a lady talking about how people don't want bigger women to have standards.
You really got to watch them niggas that say they like big women. You got to read in between the lines. Because somewhere in their little pea brain, they feel like all bigger women are just fuckable. That's it. I know some bitches with Megan Thee Stallion bodies out here fighting for their life trying to find a good man. Will do anything for a man. Will cook a full course meal for a nigga that don't even like them. So for y'all to hop y'all ignorant ass on this here internet to say that bigger women are easier fish to catch is diabolical. That's just the characteristics of a desperate ass hoe that has no self-worth. And not all big bitches.
Shout out to the sisters.
Feel that way about themselves. Because don't bring your ignorant ass over here thinking it's gonna be easy fucking with me, because I'm gonna stress you the fuck out.
Anybody interested in Bueller? Anyone interested in her, Bueller?
Mm-hmm. It's not gonna be easy over here because I'm big, bitch. I'm gonna stress you out. So all those stereotypes you hear about big back bitches need to go out the window. Because bitch, I'm gonna get you. You're gonna be humbled over here, okay? Don't think this shit gonna be easy. And we ain't cutting no corners over here just because I got a big back. Bitch, I got a big back with some standards too. You understand me? You need to be trying to have.
Y'all heard this? Y'all heard this? She a big back with some standards. Anybody, Bueller? I can drop it. You can see the name. You can holla at her.
That same energy you had with them other bitches that didn't want your ass. Don't come to this motherfucker unhealed, because I will send your ass right on the fuck away. Once I catch on to your agenda, bitch, you're toast. Adios, TKO, historical. Y'all got to get out this mindset that women are desperate. We are the new generation. Ain't nobody fucked up by no man, okay? I've been out here doing this shit on my own, and I will continue to until I find someone that's going to act right and that's going to act like they got some goddamn sense. So all you dusty ass bums that's trying to half step because a bitch back is wide, kiss my ass. Woo! Have a good day.
I just saw.
Well, I gotta beg to be chosen over.
Dating as a big girl often feels like begging and settling for less than the bare minimum. Wow, there's a lot going on right here. Wow. There is a lot going on right here. I wonder if that mole is real. She got like 5 rings in her nose. Wow. Anybody interested, Bueller? Anybody? Anybody interested, Bueller? Wow. It's a lot going on.
Hey, so I wanted to.
I smell sexy. All right, white people. Wait, is he a giant? Big girls, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Ask them out. Oh, go ahead, white girl. That white girl said, fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and ask Kelly ain't got nothing to lose, and it looked like she won. She said, what y'all think about that?
What kind of shit is that?
Couch, this your people. You're not interested in Couch, you're looking like Pippi Longstocking with that hair. If you date over 45 black fat women, just say yes. And I still say yes to you again, my darling, for you, I do it all again. Yes, I still say yes to you again. Y'all know that song? Dante. Oh my God. Shut up, Black Couch. Get on my nerves. I cannot. No, don't feel. Oh my God.
I've never heard anyone say, why are the skinny girls getting married? Or how do skinny girls get a good man? And I guess she must be taking care of him because she's small. Like, I've never heard that. Like, I've never heard anyone question a man loving a woman that is smaller. But when a man loves a woman that is considered plus size, such as myself, and might I add, fabulous.
Thank you, Cree. You know so.
Because I give that. It's questionable.
What is going
on? A lady in the comments of the video that went viral, which is like 350,000 views on the lady page,
shout out to her,
stated that why all the big girls getting wifed up? Like, and I'm sitting here single. And I guess it's because I'm not willing.
She's single. This y'all opportunity, Bueller. She is single. She trying to get married. No, you are out of control today, Black Couch. Calm down.
To take care of
Oh, this dress looks like it might be a prom dress from like in the 80s.
Oh man, baby. If you think that is why you're not married is because you're skinny and because you're not willing to take care of man, you are Delulu. Like, fully Delulu. And I pray that God blesses you. Actually, I pray that God heals you. And I must say, my upgrade looks so much better because this is 10 years, period. Just had to plug that in. Anyway, I do take care of my man. And when I say take care of him, I mean mentally, physically, sexually. Did I say spiritually? Like, woman's size should never determine the amount of love that she received from a man.
Why are you talking about this? If you're married, why are you talking about this? I'm confused.
And for women in 2025 to be that small-minded, to just say, like, God bless her mind and her heart, because clearly she is wounded. Onto her message or whatever. One, it's not my video, but when I went back, because I saw it, and a few, I call them my cousins. I don't know them from a can of paint, but a few of the people was going in, and I'm like,
I'm going in.
I didn't address it. I didn't say nothing, and so I went back. I guess she got a little offended or whatever because they was going in on her, so she deleted the comment. And when we got engaged, and this video was seen by millions of people because it's literally like 12 years old now. Some of those comments about my weight was the issue then. And I discussed some of that later on. Y'all probably want to hear that. I don't know. But I just had to say, like, y'all gotta do better. I've never heard anyone say, why are the skinny?
These are my laughing but very serious red flags for dating as a fat girl. Coming from a certified fat girl who's been a fat girl all her life. I'm 250 plus. So put some respect on my name. Okay, number one. If he refers to your fat as fluffy, he not serious.
Do not refer to her fat as fluffy.
Baby, he's offended by the word fat, which means that he's offended by fat, which means that he's not actually attracted to you. So you probably shouldn't date him because he's probably just trying to figure himself out. And that's cool. Number 2, if he approaches you when you look a mess, it really breaks my heart when I see women get approached by men and they look crazy. Like, I look crazy all the time. But I mean, you outside, you know, you got sweatpants on, a t-shirt, maybe even a
Wow, if he approaches you when you look a mess, that means it's a problem. Damn. That's crazy. Because I feel like if somebody says something to me when I look a mess, like after the gym or before the gym, that means I must look good because, child, it's just a scarf and a hat, y'all. That's it. Ain't no hair or nothing. She talking about if they approach you when you look a mess. Girl, what? Child, these people ass backwards. I can't do it. Mr. Cooper. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Thank you, boo. He said, always talking about emotional intelligence and are mentally ret. Say ret. Mentally ret. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Woo! This just might be fat talk, but it was dating as a fat woman on TikTok. That was the
he has some socks and size, and you're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I be pulling them on some chill stuff. No, baby. He thought that you would think that you wouldn't have no standards because of the way you were dressed. If you go out looking fly and no man approach you, that means you're doing the right thing. They should feel intimidated.
Wait. If you go out fly and nobody approaches you, you're doing the right thing. But if you're out looking regular, degular, smegular, and someone approaches you, that's a red flag. I be learning. Did y'all know? Makes sense to me.
It shouldn't feel easy. Number 3, if he focuses all his compliments on your personality. This is a very tricky one, right? Because you want your compliments that you receive from your significant other to be based on, you know, your heart and how you love and who you are as a person. But if you dating that man and you a fat girl, he'll never say nothing about your fat body being attractive or beautiful to him. He playing with it. Let him go. Number 4, if you're his first fat girl, if he's not normally attracted to fat women.
Damn, how you ever gonna get with a fat woman if no fat woman ever gives a chance if they say that you can't date for the first time? Something gotta start somewhere, right? Child, I'd be so confused. Good luck, y'all. SYCBM, gentlemen. SYCBM. Women logic, yeah. Crazy.
This should go without saying.
Yeah.
Don't you play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. Do not be the guinea pig for none of these men. They don't know for sure. This is all an experiment at that point. Don't set yourself up for the okay. Number 5, if he does not like the air conditioner, there will be no further explanations. These are my laughing but
if he doesn't like the air conditioning. It is a red flag for fat girls if he doesn't like the air conditioning. I'm confused. Anybody know? Because I don't understand. I mean, it's not for me to understand, but what the F? Oh, Lord, help your people. You know what, y'all? I think I've had enough. Oh, I don't know how y'all do it. But SYCB. Too much sweat? If he doesn't like the air conditioner, that would be too much sweat? I don't get it. If it's hot, you turn on the air conditioner. If it's not, there's no air conditioner. I don't get it. Y'all, child, 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's enough for me today. What time? 8:16. I can go to bed early. Praise the Lord. But shout out to y'all for hanging in there. Y'all get all the credit. They sweat a lot. If he doesn't like the air conditioner. Oh, so they need the air conditioner because they sweat a lot. I mean, I sweat when it's hot too. What are we talking about? I'm gonna need the air conditioner in the summer. I was just telling my trainer, I said I might have to turn the air on because it's humid today. But nah, it can wait, or hopefully not come back on, because the first day of fall was 2 days ago. I didn't realize it. Shout out to September 21st. Anyway, you know what? You better go on somewhere. Yes, I am throwing in the towel for tonight, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know if Trinidad is going live or not. You can let them know, Trin. But I've had enough. Y'all, make sure you hit the like button for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to all 3,000 on the way to 50 ASAP. Let's get this party started. Shout out to y'all. Please make sure you hit the like button if you have not. I appreciate you. Tomorrow, lunch tomorrow. Okay, no, that's gonna be the white people show. Wild and Out Wednesday show is at lunchtime because I'm taking a break tomorrow night as well. Okay, Med School, I appreciate you. Messy, if he don't like the AC, that's because he don't get as hot as she does because she got so much to walk around with and he don't. Okay, I can believe it though. I can believe it. Understood. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'll be there. Oh, look, it says he said no. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess that's it. We'll see who else is on, y'all. Maybe Cree will come on tonight. I don't know, but I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button for me. Look at Gen Z doing her job. Let me give Gen Z some credit, y'all. Shout out to Queen of Vibes. I gave Gen Z a chance and she is not disappointing me. Shout out to you, boo. I see you. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. We're going to go out on I love you. I see you all in the next one.
I cleaned your house. It took me 6 hours to clean your house yesterday. I changed my number for you. I take care of your 5 kids. I push your 5 kids out my pussy. With no medicine. Natural births, breastfed off all your kids. You not going nowhere, Savon. You not going nowhere. You not. Till death do us part. To death. Somebody has to die before. And I swear to God, nigga, if you die, I'm coming with you. If I die, I'm taking you with me, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna have you but me. Ain't nobody gonna have you but me. I don't give a fuck, nigga. We've been together 9 years. 9. It's gonna be 19. It's gonna be 90. It's gonna be 9,000 years. You're not going nowhere. Exactly, my son said, stay away. Stay away from our dad. Our. Leave our family alone. It's worse enough we black. I'm not gonna be no statistic. Cause y'all white bitches try to fuck my husband. I don't like white bitches. Then I said it. You can block me, you can delete me.